Hey, give me that like 10 seconds, and I'll remember everything.
Yeah, see, I need a spark.
Yeah. Well, I got the spark for you. So last time, you all were able to negotiate with the Iron Protector for the freedom and exploration of his daughter Remy. However, due to overstepping your place within the city of Miriani, he tasked you all with being the escort to bring her to the edge of the forest. However, the shade sickness became a little too much. And so you all decided that, against your better judgment, but due to the urgency of the situation, that you all would take her to the edge second. First being a trip to see Latia.
Hmm.
Um, upon arriving, you all going were unable to find her. You know where the location was, but you were unable to find her. And at a certain point, you passed this threshold where everything seemed to go awry. And particularly, you noticed this through Remy, who quite literally started shivering. Her body temperature started to drop. She became very, very ill, almost with like every step. You could noticeably see a change in her, as far as that goes. And she was at the point of passing out. Um, at that realization that something was a little bit awry beyond, oh, it feels cold in here, you all began to inspect your surroundings a little bit stronger, a little bit more acutely. And with the help of your illusionist wizard, we're able to realize that um, the the realm or the area of that is Latia's prison was actually all an illusion, and that um, upon breaking the illusion, you all saw that it was not the open sunny pasture, but a dark, corrupted, and twisted amalgamation of the ironwood in this area. Um, and that is where we left you all, is at that edge, ready to cross the precipice into the full-fledged realm of Latia.
Oh, goody!
Yeah. So,
Um, I guess Beavis is gonna look at the rest of the party and be like, you guys see this?"
See what? No, I'm just... Oh, you don't think this... You don't see the beautiful landscape that's just chilling, eh?
Illusion, sure.
I was the one that had stepped out, right?
yeah,
Was not
you
the
were the
one
one
that
that
stepped out and figured it out.
because yeah, you were the one. Well, you were the one that kind of did the step forward, and then Beavis figured it out as you were going through.
I think you took on the danger, and I got the
Yeah.
glory of pointing it out. What Beavis likes.
That's exactly... Yeah. Flippin' Beavis. Taking all the credit.
I wanna point at Clark, your character's name is Valar, yes.
Yes.
Sorry, it's been a while. I want to point at Valar and be like,
Yeah,
"You see, she's evil. She's evil." Like, look.
Well, let's not jump to the conclusions.
I'd like to just look at you with that kind of like rolled eye, just like...
Beavis is jumping up and down a little bit because he feels vindicated.
Gorgo rolls his eyes. I think we got that when I had tentacles in my beard. No one touches the beard.
Well, let's get this over with, shall we?
Yeah, but I'll stop jumping up and down and I'll say, does this change our?
I got the name wrong. It's not Remy. It's Dendi. I don't.
Yeah, you
remember
keep
where
doing
Remy
that
came
because her
from.
mom is Remy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I fucked it up. Anyways, I wanted to correct that because as
Okay.
I was putting a token out, I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch."
Guardian down. So... Alright, so what is our plan anyway?
I don't. I was asking, does it change our plans? Because I was hoping somebody would say what our plans were.
We still have to meet her.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do? Like, Do we have the rose with us, or do we? No, we
Yes.
hid it. No, we hid it somewhere, right? Didn't we?
One of you has it on their person.
I thought
That
we
was
did that.
Kiro that had it.
Hero
Dandy
has it.
still has it.
We at least talked about it. Didn't we want to hide it before we entered her realm? I know we talked about it. I don't know if we did that, but I have a very clear
Yeah, we
memory of
didn't
at
want
least
her to
discussing that
get it
idea.
in the end.
Yeah. Did we go through with that, or did we just talk about it? Because I remember at least
talked about
discussing
it.
hiding it. Okay.
The talk turned into
Argument.
Ricochet taking the rose and
Okay.
basically pocketing it. As far as that goes, basically, if you want to transplant that to another person at this point in time, like,
Just ask her character and she'll hand it over.
basically, yeah. But for now, I mean,
Okay.
it's on one of your persons.
Beavis would want to give it to Thorgil.
Okay.
He does have a rather strong sense of character, so that would be that would make sense.
Yeah, because if she promised me enough knowledge, I would cave and give it in. But I feel like Thorgil can be trusted with it.
You know, the guy with the shade sickness and all.
Thank you.
Yeah, I still would trust him. I could roll an insight check, but I'm still going with Thorgil.
Okay, so the rose is then transferred to Thorgil. Thorgil, now you have it. So do you all carry on?
Maybe more cautiously.
Okay. So you all proceed on being extremely cautious, and like where before we kind of had that feeling of like the iron wood is like if Fangorn Forest was mixed with redwoods. Now it slowly starts to change to
Like the Wizard of Oz, and they're throwing apples at us.
yeah, yeah, I guess.
Just a bunch
Oh,
of
really? I was screwing with you, but I like that idea.
I mean, like that kind of maliciousness in the trees is what you're getting, not like the fact that they're actually like chucking like fruits at you.
like it's perpetually October.
Yes.
Good.
And it's like one of those things where like, and it feels like everything is against you. Like no matter how much you watch your step, there's always a root catching your foot.
So it's oppressive. It's just kind of like
It's almost malicious. Nothing's really doing anything.
It's
But it just every step you take is a chore.
like that first really hot, nasty, humid day of summer where you step outside and it's just like you can't breathe because you're walking through soup.
Yeah,
Like, it's
except
just
for
so
it's
humid.
icy. It's icy cold though, so
Yeah.
it's like icy cold and like trying to go through like a foot of snow and there's roots underneath catching your feet is kind of like the drag that this has on all of you guys, and especially probably like a little bit more for like Beavis and Thorgil because like
You guys are
you're-
small.
You're smaller around these trees, and like so like it's just one of those things like it's like as you're walking, like one person just walks by, and then the next person who's not really paying attention, they're watching their feet because they're trying to not stumble on roots, suddenly walks into a tree branch and it like smacks them in the face. Like nothing like that's gonna knock you down, but like all of a sudden there's a branch there, and it's like you know that the tree like how did the other person get by that branch? That all just that kind of thing, and there's a stillness in the air that seems to make the air stale and stagnant. And as you progress, you hear you suddenly hear Latia's voice from the branches overhead, and she goes, "Oh, welcome. I honestly I thought that you all would choose death than return back to me. This is a pleasant surprise."
Oh, so you figured so you sent us on a task that you thought we'd choose to die for.
I didn't know if you would survive doing a task that you so wanted, but you coming back means that not only did you succeed, but you succeeded at the second task, the one that I wished for.
Well, no one would want that.
Don't get your hopes up.
Some of us more than anyone.
I mean, We learned more about you, and we think that that task you sent us on is a foolish errand.
We're just laying
But
all
you
our cards out
succeeded,
on the
did you
table.
not? And then you hear her like chuckle, and then she goes, "I do smell the presence of Dalor around you."
Oh, see, I got this new perfume courtesy of
I make
Beavis here.
so-
It's great.
Me too.
Less swamp fever all the time. It's fantastic.
And then you hear,
Gorgo
"Oh,
lifts
and
up an
you-"
arm and sniffs.
and she goes, "Oh, and you brought one of the forest's beautiful daughters here too."
It's kind of part and parcel for what you asked for.
Yeah, why did Dende want to come with us? Because didn't we say like she'd wait outside? She said she wanted to come in, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
She said that she would brave this part of the adventure with you all.
Yeah. I think I would just I would ignore her. I want to see her in person.
Okay. Yeah, and she says to you all, "Please carry on. The forest does have a little bit of a mind of its own at this point in time, but my home is in the same place. Please, you will find it there. Do not worry."
What makes it different now than it was before?
Why? Because we're walking in on foot.
There's a greater purpose to your being here, and the forest is warning you of that purpose. But do not worry, that is purely Dalor and his misbegotten
It wants to keep us out.
mindset.
Yeah, if the forest is her prison, the forest is saying like, "Yo, motherfuckers, why are you giving her the key to her prison right now?" Or whatever this rose is.
She says, "Lizard, you asked me if
That's racist.
my garden, why I would have my garden so tame. The answer is it is not tame at all. Merely a extension of the wild itself. Sometimes it can be the most beautiful and serene thing in the world, and others wild and dangerous. Please come further in. I will be waiting for you."
You guys know what a pitcher plant is? The carnivorous plant.
Yep.
You know how it gets things to come inside of it?
Yeah.
The nectar is really sweet and inviting and welcoming.
Like Ladia?
Yeah. I'm gonna look at the party and be like, "You guys know we're walking into a trap, right?"
I totally agree with this one.
That's what you say?
Yes.
Alright, as long as we know.
Oh yeah, this was a trap the moment we started on this path though, let's be real.
Good point.
Pretty much. Don't really have a choice here. Not at least not yet.
Unfortunately, we have to deal with her.
Well, I mean, if I die, I won't have to figure out what my third level spells are, so that's fine.
Okay.
You guys
So,
don't have to come with us. Mine and Valor's a task alone.
Right.
I wanna
Yes,
wait. He's short as I am, so I wanna put my finger on his lip and just be like, that's
Okay.
It's not like an intimate thing. It's like a no. You're shut up.
Just like, no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
And if you go, who's gonna carry the keg?
Yeah.
We both know Beavis can't carry it.
So you guys begin to carry on further, and I would like perception checks for you all due to the darkness and wretched landscape that you are all surrounded with.
Oh, moment of end. Well, Riley and I see everything. Valar trips and pulls his eye out on a